How do you tell a story about three high-level athletes who competed on national TV and became good friends? A 3-pound taco, the Tennessee Titans Hyperion mascot, 6 wings, Joe Tedesco, and professional competitive eating? Honestly, every story weaved into that jumble of words I just said is great. I have no idea how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to give it a try. It's a challenge for sure, but it's nothing like the Titan Challenge at the Brass Buckle Mexican restaurant in Cunningham. We'll get to that. For right now, let's start at the beginning and go back to June of this year. That's when Alexis Balliet, a bodybuilder from Drums, came on SSPTV News to tell her story about being on NBC's The Titan Games. She battled it out with Olympian Shantae McMillan on national TV. Balliet said in the story that the two became friends and a lot of the Titans bonded. Okay, I thought that's nice. All of the athletes at the Titan Games shared a moment and now they've all moved on with their lives. But a short time after my interview with Balliet, I logged onto my Facebook and found out about the Titan Challenge. So Bartley Weaver, one of the athletes on the Titan Games, was coming to town to meet up with Balliet and her husband Bruce. I should also mention at this point that Weaver is a Kentucky State Trooper, a bodybuilder, and a professional competitive eater. Plus he was the Tennessee Titans Hyperion mascot in 2019. Chew on all that. It's a lot to swallow. It's a lot to do. So Bruce Balliet called his friend who owns the Brass Buckle restaurant to let him know that Weaver wanted to come to dinner.
But he wants to come up for all-you-can-eat wings and tacos, and I said, I'm going to lose some money on this, aren't I? And he said, well, do you want to do something? We can try to put something together. And I said, yeah, that'd be great. So all of a sudden we put together, I talked to Bartley and I talked, and next thing we know, we came up with this 3-pound taco, half a dozen wings, and Bartley is going to eat that.
I think this is a good amount of food because it's not going to scare off a lot of people. I can get upwards of 10 pounds of food, but nobody's going to come in here and try to do that. Not many people's going to put themselves through that agony. But I think around the 3-pound mark with some wings is a pretty good spot for anybody that wants to jump in and try.
4 amateurs were taking on the Titan Challenge and competing against each other for a $100 Brass Buckle gift card. What was Weaver getting? A free cheat day meal, which is kind of why he got into all of this.
I've been, in athletic sports my whole life, so I've always had the larger-than-life appetite. Didn't really know I had professional potential, until I won a couple events not too long ago and got a contract extended to me with Major League Eating. We are athletes, a lot of people don't consider that fact, but you still got to train. You train not to get obese. You're training capacity. As far as food goes, there's a technique and skill to it when it comes to eating fast. So everything all together, we consider ourselves athletes.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Grab a napkin. I know you're only watching the story on TV or streaming it on a device, but still, you'll feel safer. I also suggest putting your arms at your sides. 10 minutes and 40 seconds. That's how long it took Weaver to devour the Titan Challenge. Before he started eating, I was scanning the room and this woman caught my eye. I thought, that can't be. It is! That's Olympian Shantae McMillan, the athlete who went up against Balliet on the Titan Games. Both McMillan and Balliet were successful heptathletes. McMillan made it all the way to the Olympics in the heptathlon in 2012. Now she's training to try and compete in the javelin at the next Summer Games for Team USA. I asked her about competing on the Titan Games on NBC.
It was really nice meeting The Rock and getting that TV publicity, and I'm just hoping other doors open for me with that opportunity, and everything that's come from it is amazing.
Here's another amazing thing that came from being on the Titan Games for McMillan. She was in Cunningham, Pennsylvania on this night to witness a Titan take down the Titan Challenge.
I mean, it was a competition like any other competition, and he went after it, and I could never do anything like that, so kudos to him on that.
What did you order at the Brass Buckle?
I got a duck taco and a shrimp taco. Yes, I'm not doing it for time though.
Okay, I know you're saying that has to be it, but I think I saved the best part of this story for last. Let's get to the amateurs taking on the Titan Challenge. Before he sat down to dine on a 3-pound taco, 6 wings, and some celery, I spoke with Joe Tedesco.
Well, my friend actually signed me up without me even knowing.
couple of days ago, and here we are tonight.
You had no problem. You're like 3-pound taco. I got.
No, I'm gonna try, give it my best. I love to eat, so I figured, what the heck, go for it.
All right, round two, here we go. A little bit into the competition, it seemed like a lot of the amateurs were starting to hit the wall. Here's Weaver to explain.
What's going on, there's a lot of flavor fatigue setting in. Your body's starting to reject the same flavor because you've already ate so much of it. So you just got to get past that, and you know, in competitive eating, we usually dunk stuff in different flavors. That helps us. You know, of course, we didn't do it here tonight, but you know, you just got to mix it up. You know, get on the chicken, get on the french fries, get on the wings, get on the celery, mix it up, and just keep on moving.
Joe Tedesco pushes through the wall. In fact, he smashes it down and completes the Titan Challenge in 28 minutes and 39 seconds. After all of that, he gives me honestly the best post-game interview ever.
This is the fullest I've ever been. I mean, I ate before, but I never expected to eat that much. I knew I was going to finish it, but it was just bigger than I expected.
So why is this the best part of the story? Well, first you have to know that the Brass Buckle has the Titan Challenge on their menu, and anyone can try it for $20. They're going to donate all the money they make on the challenge to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, a charity helping families of military personnel and first responders who were injured or lost their lives. So, Joe Tedesco, who continuously thanked the waitress for bringing napkins to him while he was chowing down on a 3-pound taco, donated his $100 gift card back to the Brass Buckle, and that $100 is going to Tunnel to Towers. But Joe didn't walk away empty-handed. I think he made a very powerful friend.
A great guy. You know, this turned out to be something we didn't even expect. You know, coming up here, I didn't know the charity was involved. I'm glad it was. I like to do a lot of eating for charity. And just, you know, hey, Joe worked hard for that 100, and for him to give that back, that's pretty special.
What a story, right? To keep up with the Titans from this story, follow them on social media. For SSPTV News, I'm Ken Carr, and I was happy to be a small part of this big story, like 3-pound taco big.